It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
About to go down. And it's raining.
The Trojans will kick it away to get this game going.
At least we at home.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he's stopping at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Ducks offense will get the first swing today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many.
Don't you got a corner that's got a 99 speed, though?
To see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. On the move now. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see
they got off them blocks fast. Shit.
Like this. Second down after that previous play. He'll take a deep shot. Looking for a flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game.
Well, I was like, nigga, you had 1,500 yards. And then the next thing I know, you had over 2,000. I said, yeah, that's what happens when you run for over fucking 400 yards 3 games in a row. I told him, you pissed me off. You ran 51 carries for almost 400 yards. Nigga, if I run the ball 51 times, I'm going to almost break 1,000. Yes, bro. He ran the ball 51 times.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff.
He's like, bro, the shit you be going through to try to keep up is funny as shit.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Like, he'll have no passing numbers. His passing numbers is terrible.
The Trojans offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup.
USC got a nice-ass tight end.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends?
I got linebackers, buddy.
Against each other, but that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back.
Oh, shit.
For the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. And the Trojans.
Yeah, that's why I say, oh, shit.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Looking downfield, it's Flowers. They bring him down, but that's a solid.
I said, let me hurry up and run this play before they try to challenge him. Because he was definitely down. I thought he was down. Well, I ain't give a fuck to look at it. I don't care. They're giving me the ball.
Shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
First down. Oh, that's bullshit.
Not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth.
That was a first down, bro.
Back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look.
Because he knocked me backwards, bro.
So
they bullshit.
The head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back
they did it again.
White and Marcus Allen both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
That little white boy got some strong.
You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run.
Yeah.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this
think
defense.
so.
The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Using his legs, it's Gilliam. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Trojans will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. The punt will bounce out of bounds down here.
We play defense out here in Oregon, Holmes.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Makes a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Damn, they stopped me again.
Let's see what he can do after the catch.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Opening play of the drive to throw to the left. Brought down for
Way to stay home, y'all. Everybody did their job that play.
Boy, the defense does
That's
such
how
a
you
good
play
job of
offense.
taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready. Do a good job.
Yes, sir. Funny, give it back.
Any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Oh, they going for it.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
No, sir.
Well, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense?
That's my 5-star linebacker I recruited last year. He a sophomore this year.
Anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the 1st quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground.
Bro, to be honest, I really ain't been able to do nothing but scramble with my quarterback.
They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Oh! The fucking rain.
Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, bro. You see how they do me?
And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough.
Caught it that time.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, man.
The bag now forces the defense to adjust. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one.
Yeah, I ain't even see him coming from the backside.
And getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Ducks line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No stop. Touchdown, Ducks.
Hey, he's showing off.
Well, it's just complete domination.
Yeah, and big dog shit.
Putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared.
Get off me.
Play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Get off.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
He said, it's my time. I sat on the bench for 2 years, goddammit.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Not because I wasn't good, because the niggas that was in front of me was that much better.
They'll return it from inside the 5.
Woo!
By the coverage team, they bring him down at the 16.
User.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First down, looking to throw the ball.
Big pressure. Here we come. Here we come, Cat.
How they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Pressure is coming.
Oh.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with a slide.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now.
Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. This offense trying to get going.
That's that fucking tight end.
Here in the second quarter. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Look at that white boy.
There, but not quite enough for a first down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Oh, shit out.
And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been
Like that play, huh?
unstoppable today. Another chunk play. This offense is really
They geeked up. They geeked up for that screen pass, bruh.
on the shotgun. It's a handoff. First And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The rain making my man move slow as shit.
Committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
That completion makes it second and short. To throw, it's Flowers. Defense is coming after him. It's a strong stiff arm. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. The offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to scramble. On the move.
Could get rid of it.
Find a receiver and he's brought down.
Now I'm on the fucking left half.
Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Incompletion makes
wide open, too.
The defense showing blitz here.
Luckily, I put that pressure on.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Finally, he's deep down.
He had 30 years to throw the ball.
That's a crucial drop. Comes fourth down. And the Trojans.
That's why I was laughing. It's the rain game, bruh.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
What the fuck?
On the scramble. That's good coverage. Second and 10 now.
That was not good coverage. He was wide open.
Scanning the field. It's Flowers. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty.
My quarterback playing like shit, bro.
Hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of.
Or is my receivers playing like shit?
By the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Trojans will line up.
My quarterback 10 for 18.
For the 4th time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking downfield near the end zone. Down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete.
I thought he did too.
You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Crosses the 35. Finding space at the 20.
Let's go.
He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up.
For, just for the disrespect for them dropping me to number 6.
Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing
Like we ain't the real deal.
Another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Damn, what happened? I swear I didn't see the play.
Tough position, 2nd and long from their own 12. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Off play action, he's looking to throw.
Shit.
He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, that was a nice route. He caught me loafing. I thought he was going to go inside.
And one big play
is
across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side.
That's 2 passes in a row.
An excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now they call a run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he could not be stopped.
That was such bullshit.
Touchdown, Trojans.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has
like my man turned his back and just let him run in his.
Or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself.
Fake the shit out of him. He thought the running back had the ball.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Wideouts now clustered. To the air. It's Flowers. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad
Right.
from the start.
I usually don't even run screen pass.
That's reeled in. It's Adams. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle.
Take my whole team to tackle that bit.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Yeah.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver makes the grab. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Yes, sir.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Yeah.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Good tackle, boy.
A very short gain on the play.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like.
All right,
Pretty
fellas.
much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the
No
running
good,
back.
no
He's
good.
a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Grab near the the sticks. It's Adams. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I believe in my offensive line.
Impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about a situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Except for the kickoff here after adding with his big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Charged with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
They got BYU in front of me. Florida State in front of me. That's crazy.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And there comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the back now goes in motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position. An enemy territory.
Yeah, because that nigga over there, he's slow, bro. He at 86 speed.
He gets loose.
Shit.
He's in the clear. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15.
I got a corner that's slow as shit.
That he has to take it all the way to the house.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Powering through the defender.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Bringing pressure. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly.
Wow.
What a catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
87.
More than enough to pick up a first down. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Gilliam. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense.
Y'all niggas better pick it up.
They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense. And a powerful
Right.
trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. And, he's able to
And they held him up, too, so I could sting him.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point and closing.
Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They continue to roll up the score. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him. And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Offense getting set, second down play here. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And that catch is hauled in. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to throw again. Looks left and finds his target there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage. It pays for it.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Grinding away with a running game. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's third down for the offense. Back to pass. It's Flowers. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Good catch, boy.
Midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Quick throw testing the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's drops. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they can't bring him down. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down.
Oh.
Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown.
He wanted that.
This guy can do it.
That's what I said.
Him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can
Too bad it took him all the way to the 4th quarter to do that.
And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone.
They ain't on side kicking it.
Kickoff team out there. They are
Bitch,
fired up
motherfucker.
after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
To throw, it's Flowers. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Let's it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been...
Let's go. Quack, quack. When this nigga Vol gonna play? I'm about to tell. Yeah, what time you advanced this morning? Bruh. That's why, and then he want to be complaining about niggas don't wait on him. Nah, they wasn't undefeated. That's their second loss. Yeah. Oh, they was? Oh, I ain't know that.